Okay, today I'm going to do the red cabbage test. So this one has been recommended by pretty much everybody. I've heard a lot of people swear by it. It's kind of hard to explain. I'll just explain it as I go along if you haven't heard of it. So I'm going to show you the steps of how to do it, and then we will see the results. So this is supposed to be one of those old wives' tales, gender predictors, just like I've been doing all the rest of them. So yeah, just for fun. So the first thing you need is a red cabbage, like a legit red cabbage. So I went to the store and I got a red cabbage. So we have this, and then you cut it up into big chunks. So I already started boiling the water because you're gonna put it in the water to make the water, it's like a dark purple color. So I'm gonna cut up the cabbage first. Alright, so the red cabbage is cut up and I put it into the boiling water, and you wait for the water to boil once more, and once it starts boiling you let it simmer for about 10 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and wait for it to start boiling. Alright, it has come to a boil, 4:18. So in about 10 minutes I'll come back and take it off the heat. Alright, it's been 10 minutes. So it's boiling away. I'm gonna go ahead and remove it from the heat and drain it, and then I'm gonna let it cool for a few minutes. So I'm gonna wait for Drake to get home so he can see this one, because he's at work all day long, so he always misses these and has to watch the video of it. So he's like, wait for me. So I'm waiting for him to get home. He should be here in like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna drain it and let it cool, and then pee in a cup, and then we will go from there. Alright, so the next step after you drain it is you put it into a cup, and you need the same amount of urine that you have of the cabbage juice. So I'm going to not zoom in on my urine. The next step is you get something else to pour it into, something clear so you can see what color it turns, and you're going to mix both the urine and the cabbage juice into the same jar. And if it turns one color, it means boy, and if it turns the other color, then it means girl. So I'm not going to tell Drake what the colors are because I don't want him to have a biased opinion. So let's see. Here we go.
We're having a black baby, so...
Okay, so this is... Let's hold it up to the light. Let's go to the light over here.
Definitely this looks black.
Alright, so what color do you see, like?
I see black. What I see.
Hold on, well, it's on the black table, that's why.
Yeah, I still see black.
I see a little bit of a bluish tint, actually.
I see black.
No, it's supposed to be the tint of the juice. Look in the screen. Okay, let's ask it. Oh no, there we go. Okay, look in the screen. I see purple. Do you see purple? You see the purple?
I see blue.
I see blue too, which is weird. So it's supposed to either turn purple or red, like a reddish pink. I definitely see absolutely zero reddish pink, but that being said, I don't really see purple either. So a trick that I've heard that you could do is you add water. So if I had to guess between blue or between, there we go. If you hold it like this, it looks more of a purple. So the test says that if the urine mixed with the cabbage juice turns a dark purple, which is what I would call that, because that doesn't look like a pink red to you, does it? Stop. Does that look like a pink red to you? Does it look more purple than it does red?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, if it's purple, it means you're having a girl. If it's purple, it means you're having a girl. And if it's a reddish pink, then it means you're having a boy. So I don't see any reddish pink in this at all. If anything, I think it's closer to purple. So I'm going to go ahead and add water to it, because I've heard that you could add water to it to see if it lightens up the color a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and add some water. Alright, so I added a bunch of water. I'm gonna completely cross red and pink off the list. So, according to the red cabbage test, again, it says we are having a girl. So that is two gender tests for a girl and 1 gender test for a boy. IntelliGender says boy, and the baking soda and now red cabbage test say girl. Babe, what do you want?
One guy has 10 toes and 10 fingers is good.
If it has 10 toes and 10 fingers? If you had
10
to
toes
choose.
and 10 fingers.
If you had to choose. The other day we asked him what he wanted and he said, as long as it has 5 fingers and 5 toes. Oh man.
Yeah, my dad was like, one hand will be thrown up the west side and the other one will be saying, hey, loose.
He thinks that all he can have is boys. The reason behind this is because he has he is one of 7 brothers and 0 blood sisters. In his dad's little cycle, there was 2 boys and a girl. So there was 1 girl there, but his grandpa was one of 5 boys, no girls. So there are not very many girls in the Roque family, except for his uncle had actually 3 girls and only 1 boy. So yeah, he thinks he's only capable of having boys. So here's our result. I guess we could call that Violet. So I definitely think that would be a girl result. So let me know, did this test work for you guys? Let me know what test did and didn't work, and if you have any other tests you can suggest. Creeper. Hi, sis. Alright, so I'm gonna go, so I will talk to you guys later. Let me know if this worked for you. Bye!